This is the telegram that changed the world. Sent in 1917 by German Foreign Secretary Arthur Zimmermann to the German ambassador in Mexico, it was intercepted by British intelligence and translated by a lowly codebreaker in Berlin. Britain and Germany were at each other's throats, and the conflict had turned into a stalemate. There was just one problem for the Germans: they were losing badly. They would send a secret telegram to Mexico proposing an alliance. It wasn't until a week later that a low-level German codebreaker named Joseph Wild translated the message. When he realized what it meant, he panicked. He knew that if the Americans got hold of this message, they would immediately declare war on Germany. Everyone was talking about the Zimmermann telegram. The public demanded that the US declare war on Germany. It made the war more popular in Germany because now it was a war against America, a war that they could win. But I'll let you be the judge of that. President Woodrow Wilson did not want to get involved in the war, but now he had no choice. The United States would join the conflict and fight alongside the British against the Germans. If the Mexicans would declare war on the United States, it would force America to send troops to Europe. The Germans could finally win the war. He thought that the British had already decoded the message and were bluffing. But Wild was certain that they hadn't. So he made a decision. He was going to leak the message to the newspapers. But there was just one problem with that plan. The British were monitoring the Germans' every move, and they intercepted the telegram before it ever reached Mexico. The British had a massive navy, and the Germans knew that if they wanted to win the war, they'd have to find a way to defeat it. And when he realized what the message meant, he had a choice to make. Should he leak it to the newspapers, or should he keep it secret? And what he decided would have massive consequences for the future of the world. It was January 1917, and the First World War had been raging for 3 years. So the German High Command came up with a plan. They sent it to their codebreakers in the hopes that they could decipher the message, but it was a failure. He went to his boss and told him what he'd found, but his boss didn't believe him. And when the papers got hold of the story, it caused a political storm. Germany had lost the war, or had they? Some historians argue that the Zimmermann telegram actually helped Germany. Thanks for watching.